Hey everybody, it's Evan, and today I'm going to review the 1996 movie The Cable Guy. So the plot of this movie is where this guy named Steve Kovacs, played by Matthew Broderick, is, he doesn't have that great of a TV, and he gets suggested by his friend to call this cable guy named Chip Douglas, played by Jim Carrey, to give him all the good channels and set him up and make his TV all better, but Steve has a problem. Chip is following him everywhere. Like, he's stalking him and he follows him everywhere. He knows his every move, and he's really creeping Steve out. So he tries to get rid of Chip, and of course Chip doesn't like how he's being rejected. So they get into a bunch of crazy scenarios who on if whether they want to be friends or if they just want to fight as enemies. This is probably one of Jim Carrey's most hated movies, but honestly, I liked it. Maybe because I'm a diehard Jim Carrey fan, but yeah, I mean, it is different compared to his other movies, but for what it is, it's really good. The acting is actually pretty solid. Jim Carrey, I know maybe this came out at the wrong time. We weren't used to seeing Jim Carrey in a villainous role, but after he played Count Olaf, I guess it's not that surprising. And also Dr. Robotnik. I mean, Dr. Robotnik was more funny than creepy, but still. And he has pretty good chemistry with Matthew Broderick, even though he's kind of fed up with Jim Carrey. But eventually they do become friends. Spoilers. And yeah, and there's a couple funny jokes here and there. Jim Carrey still does his typical shtick of like he's always crazy, and he kind of like a mentally insane man, but because he has a television addiction, but and yeah, his performance alone just makes this fun to watch, and it's for what it is, like it's a black comedy film kind of, but like it works for a Jim Carrey film because this movie it's not violent, it's just kind of weird and quirky in a way, and like a stalker movie is kind of not Jim Carrey's usual shtick, but for what it is, I actually really enjoyed it. I don't think it's as funny as like Dumb and Dumber, or The Mask, or Ace Ventura, but it's funny in its own way. And if you haven't seen it, well, give it a watch. I mean, if you want to see Jim Carrey do, a different kind of role, I think this is a good movie to check out. So let's review The Cable Guy. Catch you in the next one.